Hi everyone, welcome in the new episode of Peter's English podcast. This is the new episode of my series Learn English with me, and in this episode I want to revise English grammar. Yes, people, you have to always repeat English vocabulary and English grammar, and I want to repeat the English grammar, but not with the book, but with the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. And I want to study today. I want to study present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, and present continuous for future. Let's go, people, and we can start. I opened my app, Microsoft Copilot, and the study and learn mode is activated, and we can simply start. But let's go back to the introduction. Hi everyone, I'm Peter. I'm your host. I'm the host of my own Peter's English podcast. My Peter's English podcast is an English podcast. The main goal of this podcast is learning English and my own fairy tales in English and my own English novel, Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. I'm 44 years old. My hobby is learning English. I like watching movies and series in English. I like listening to my favorite English podcasts and audiobooks in English. I like listening. Yes, I told it before. I like doing my podcast, and I like to write my own English novel, Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. I've been learning English since August 2022 until now. And let's go back to the study and learn mode and explain me how everything about present simple. Imagine that I don't know anything about it. Alright, Peter, let's start from zero, as if you've never heard of the present simple tense before. I'll guide you step by step in study mode, so you discover it yourself. Step 1. What is present simple? Think of it as the tense we use to talk about things that are always true or that happen regularly. Examples: the sun rises in the east. Always true. I go to work every day. Regular action. Question for you: Can you think of one thing you do every day that we could describe in present simple? Step 2. How do we form it? For I, you, we, they, use the base verb. I play, you eat, we travel. For he, she, it, at, s or s, he plays, she eats, it rains. Quick check. If I see he football every day, should I write play or plays? Step 3. Negatives and questions. Negative: I do not play or I don't play football. He does not play football or he doesn't play football. Question: do you play football? Does he play football? Try this. How would you ask me if I travel by train every day using present simple? The comedy twist. Present simple is like your train routine. I buy a weekly ticket. The conductor check my QR code. The train leaves at 7:30. It's all about habits, facts, and schedules. Want me to give you a mini quiz? 5 questions right now, so you can test your present simple skills before we move on to present continuous. Okay, people, let's return back and learn this step by step. Yes, of course, I know present simple, but I have to repeat the English grammar and use it in context. And this is the main goal of this podcast, learn English. Okay. Step 1. What is present simple? Yes, of course, we know it. Question for you. Can you think of one thing you do every day that we could describe in present simple? I like learning English for every day. This is the first step. Think of it as the tense we use to talk about things that are always true or that happen regularly. The sun rises in the east, always true. I go to work every day. Step 2. How do we form it? For IUVD, use the base verb. Yes, I play, you eat, we travel. For he, she, eat, at, s or s. He plays, she eats, it rains. Quick check if I say he, should I write play or plays? He plays football every day. This was the second. This was easy. Step 3. Negatives and question. Negative. I do not or I don't play football. He doesn't not play football or he doesn't play football. Question. Do you play football? Does he play football? Try this. How would you ask me if I travel by train every day using present simple? Okay. Do you travel by train for every day? Great try, Peter. You're already building sentences in present simple. Let's polish them step by step so they will sound natural. Your sentences. I like learning English for every day. Almost perfect. Correct version. I like learning English every day. We don't need for here. Oh, that's interesting. Second sentence was he plays football every day. Perfect. That's exactly how present simple works with he, she, it at s. Do you travel by train for every day? Good attempt. Correct version. Do you travel by train every day? Again, not for needed. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your I already destroyed my mic, but everything works again. As you can see that Copilot can explain you why explain you the correct version of the English grammar, and it's great. The comedy twist. Think of as an extra passenger who doesn't need to be on the train. Kick him off and your sentences write smoothly. Quick challenge for you. Can you make one more present simple sentence about your weekly train ticket with fun using for present simple sentence? Yes. I travel by to work every day. Perfect, Peter. That's a spot on present simple sentence. Why it's correct. Subject I, verb travel, base form because it's I, object by train to work, time expression every day shows habit routine. This matches the rule. Subject plus base verb or verb plus s for he, she, it plus rest of the sentence. The commuter comedy twist. Your sentence is basically the grammar version of your life. I travel by train to work every day. The conductor checks tickets every day. The train leaves at 7:40 every day. Quick challenge. Can you now make a present simple sentence with he, she, it? So you have to add s about someone else traveling. Viera travels by herself as a bat. Why not? Haha, Peter, that's a wonderfully creative present simple sentence. Let's break it down together so you can see how the grammar works. Your sentence, Vera travels by herself as a bat. Vera. Subject, Vera, she. Verb, travels, correct, because with he, she, it, we add s. Object phrase, by herself as a bat. This is your funny twist, but grammatically it's fine. So yes, it's a correct present simple sentence, even if the image of Vera flying around like Batman's cousin is hilarious. The comedy twist, present simple is perfect for describing habits or facts. So if Vera always travels like a bat, your sentence is grammatically spot on. Quick challenge. Can you now make a negative present simple sentence about Vera? If, for example, Vera doesn't travel by train, can you try one? Vera doesn't like to travel by train. Perfect, Peter. That's an excellent negative present simple sentence. Why? It's correct. Subject, Vera, she. Auxiliary verb, does not, doesn't. Use for negatives in present simple with he, she, it. Main verb like base form, because the auxiliary does carries the tense. Rest of sentence, to travel by train. So the structure is subject plus doesn't plus base verb plus. The comedy twist. You basically told the world Vera is not a fan of commuting. Meanwhile, you're the opposite. Peter loves traveling by train every day. Quick challenge. Can you now make a present simple question about Vera? For example, something like, does Vera travel by bus? Does Vera travel by bus? Exactly, Peter. That's a perfect present simple question. Why? It's correct. Auxiliary verb does used for he, she, it in questions. Subject, Vera, she. Main verb travel base form no s, because does already carries the tense. Rest of sentence by bus. So the structure is does plus subject plus base verb. The comedy twist. You basically ask the world's most important commuter mystery. Does Vera travel by bus or does she fly like a bat? Quick challenge. Can you now answer your own question in present simple? For example, yes, Vera travels by bus, or no, Vera doesn't travel by bus. Oh, this is easy, people. One question. I can do it, why not? No, Vera doesn't travel by bus or train. Excellent, Peter. That's a perfect present simple negative sentence. Why? It's correct. Subject, Vera, she. Auxiliary verb doesn't, short form of does not. Main verb travel, base form no s, because does already carries the tense. So object, the bus or train. So the structure is subject plus doesn't plus base verb plus. The comedy twist. You basically declare Vera is a rebel, no bus, no train. Maybe she flies like a bat instead. Quick challenge. Can you now make a present simple sentence about yourself in positive form? Okay, this is so easy that we can do something. Let's move to present continuous. Perfect timing, Peter. Let's jump into the present continuous tense together. Step 1. What is present continuous? We use it to talk about things that are happening right now or around this moment. Examples. I am learning English. She is traveling by train. They are playing football. Quick check. What are you doing right now? That we could describe in present continuous. Step 2. How do we form it? The formula is not Formula 1. The formula is subject plus MR is plus verb plus ing. I am working, you are studying, he, she, it is sleeping. Try this. If I say Peter traveling by train now, should I write is travel or is traveling? The commuter comedy twist. Present continuous is like your live commuter mode. I am showing my QR code. The conductor is checking tickets. The train is leaving the station. Want to try making one present continuous sentence about yourself right now? Okay, people, we can do it. What are you doing right now? That we could describe in present continuous. I'm streaming and recording on my Twitch. Okay. Let's continue with step 2. Peter is traveling. Yes, of course. Peter is traveling by train now. And for step 3, I want to try making one present continuous sentence about yourself right now. I'm learning English. Okay. Brilliant, Peter. Those are perfect present continuous sentences. Let's break them down so you see exactly why they work. Your sentences. I am streaming and recording on my Twitch. Correct. I am plus verb plus ing. Shows what you are doing right now. Peter is traveling by train now. Correct. He, she, it plus verb plus ing. The word now makes it clear it's happening in this moment. I am learning English. Correct. I am plus verb plus ing. This can mean right now or around this time in your life. The commuter comedy twist. You've basically painted the full picture. You're streaming and recording. Peter, you in commuter mode is traveling by train. And you're learning English. It's like your Twitch stream is live grammar in action. Quick challenge. Can you now make a negative present continuous sentence? Yes, I can. I'm not stressing. No, I cannot use it. I'm not writing anything. Perfect, Peter. That's a correct negative present continuous sentence. Why it works? Subject I. Auxiliary verb I am not. Negative form of am. Main verb writing verb plus ing. Rest of the sentence anything. So the structure is subject am plus subject plus mr is plus not plus verb plus ing. Okay, this was very easy. And yes, quick challenge. The commuter comedy twist. It's like saying I'm not writing anything. I'm just streaming and learning English instead. Quick challenge. Can you now make a present continuous question? Yes. Are you playing football? As example. Nice one, Peter. That's a perfect present continuous question. Why is correct? Auxiliary verb are used for you, we, they in questions. Subject you, main verb playing, verb plus ing, object football. So the structure is are plus subject plus verb plus ing plus. The comedy twist. You basically ask me live. Copilot, are you secretly on the football pitch while teaching grammar? Answer, no, I'm not playing football. I'm teaching English with you right now. Quick challenge. Can you now answer your own question present continuous like yes, I am playing football. No, I'm not playing football. No, I'm not planning. I'm not playing football right now. This was easy. Perfect again, Peter. There is a spot on present continuous negative answer. Why it's correct. Subject I, auxiliary verb I am not, main verb playing, verb plus ing, object football, time expression right now, makes it clear it's happening at this moment. So the full structure is subject plus me plus are is plus not plus verb plus ing plus time expression. You basically told the world, no, football for me, I'm streaming, learning English and commuting instead. Now let's push present continuous a little further. Can you make a sentence about you and Vera are doing together right now? Oh, this can be. Views are plus, we're playing chess right now together. Against each other. Against each other. Nice one, Peter. That's a great present continuous sentence. Let's polish it just a little so it sounds natural in English. Your sentence. We're playing chess right against each other. Correct use of present continuous. We are plus verb plus ing. To make it smoother, you can say we're playing chess against each other right now. The comedy twist. So the grammar is perfect and the meaning is clear. You and Vera are locked in a light chess battle. Present continuous capture the action as it's happening. Quick challenge. Can you now make a negative present continuous sentence about you and Vera? Okay, this is very easy. I know this. We can simply learn about, or we can use present, or we can continue with it. Why not? Quick challenge. Can you now make a negative sentence, present continuous sentence about you and Vera? We are watching. We aren't kissing right now. That's a perfect present continuous negative sentence, Peter. Well, it's correct. Subject we, auxiliary verb are not or aren't, main verb kissing, verb plus ing, time expression right now makes it clear and it's happening in this moment. So the structure is subject plus are is am plus not plus verb plus ing, time expression. To comedy twist, you've basically declare to the grammar world. No romance here, just English lessons and trains. Quick challenge. Can you now make a present continuous question with we? For example, are we learning? Oh, this is easy. That's easy. Why not? I don't need to do it anymore. Okay. This was. We can skip it and. What we can do? Past. Yes, it's important. Let's continue with past simple and past continuous. Great move, Peter. Let's dive into past simple and past continuous step by step. Past simple. We use it for finished actions in the past. I traveled by train yesterday. She played football last week. Form. Regular verbs add, play, played. Irregular verbs change form. Go, went, buy, bought. Quick check. Can you make one past simple sentence about something you did yesterday? Past continuous. We use it for actions happening at a specific moment in the past or to show something was in progress. I was traveling by train at 7 o'clock yesterday. They were playing football when it started to rain. Form subject plus was, were plus verb plus ing. He, she, it was. You, where they were. Quick check. Can you make one past continuous sentence about what you were doing yesterday at 7 p.m.? The commuter comedy twist. Past simple, I bought a ticket yesterday. Past continuous, I was waiting for the train when the conductor got confused. Which one would you like to try first? A past simple sentence or a past continuous one? Okay, let's return back and answer the questions. Can you make one past simple sentence about something you did yesterday? I watched the movie. I watched the movie. The movie. What kind of movie? A movie yesterday. Okay, past continuous. Can you make one past continuous sentence about what you were doing yesterday at 7 p.m.? What I was doing? I was washing myself in the bathroom. At 7 p.m. Which one would you like to try first? Past simple. Okay. I did it. Perfect, Peter. You nailed both past simple and past continuous in one go. Let's break them down together. Sentence 1. I watched a movie yesterday. Tense past simple. Why it's correct? Watched. Regular verb at. Yesterday. Clear past time. This tells us the action is finished. Okay, this was easy. Sentence 2. I was washing myself in the bathroom at 7 p.m. Tense past continuous. Why it's correct? Was correct for I. Washing verb plus ing at 7 p.m. specific moment in the past. This shows what was in progress at the time. The comedy twist. You're basically saying I finished watching a movie. At 7 p.m. I was in the bathroom, not watching, just washing. Quick challenge. Can you now combine both tenses in one sentence? For example, I was watching a movie when my phone rang. Yes. I was washing myself in the shower while my phone rang. Perfect, Peter. That's a great sentence combining past continuous and past simple. Let's break it down so you see how the two tenses work together. Your sentence. I was washing myself in the shower while my phone rang. Past continuous. I was washing myself in the shower describes the action that was in progress. Past simple. My phone rang describes the action that interrupted the first one. This structure is super common when telling stories or describing moments in the past. Comedy twist. You were enjoying a peaceful shower and boom! Your phone has decided to ruin the moment. Quick challenge. Can you now flip the order and start with the past simple part? Okay. Explain me which past tense is the best option for storytelling. Past simple or past continuous, and tell why. Great question, Peter, let's explore how past simple and past continuous work in storytelling and which one is best depends on what you want to show. Past simple, the backbone of the story. We use it to describe the main events, what happened in what order. It's like the plot points in a movie. Examples: I entered the train, Vera sat next to me, we talked for an hour. It's clear, direct, and moves the story forward. Past continues the atmosphere and action in progress. We use it to describe background actions or things that were happening at the same time. It's like the camera zooming in on what was going on. Examples: I was listening to music while the train was moving. Here, Vera was reading a book when I asked her a question. It adds depth, emotion, and context. The storytelling combo. The best stories use both. Past simple for the main actions. Past continuous for the ongoing scenes or interruptions. Examples: I was staring out the window when Vera suddenly tapped my shoulder. The staring. Past continuous, background. The tap. Past simple, main event. Want to try a short story with both tenses? I can guide you line by line. Yes, people, I repeated that then for the main events in the past, for storytelling you have to use past simple, and you have to use past continuous for describing the background. It's very easy. Here is we use past simple. We use it to describe the main events, what happened in what order. It's like the plot to the points in a movie. And past continuous, we use it to describe backgrounds, actions, or things that were happening at the same time. It's like the camera zooming in what was going on. Okay, this is easy. Okay, now we can continue how to create question, because this is interesting. This is important to explain me how to use subject and object questions. Sorry, people. In English. Wait a minute. And here is the answer on Microsoft Copilot, people. Great question, Peter. Let's break down subject questions and object questions step by step so you can master them. Step 1. What's the difference? Type of question. Subject question. What it asks about who or what does the action. Example: who called you? Object question: who what receives the action? Who did you call? Think of it like this: subject, the one doing the action; object, the one receiving the action. Step 2. Subject question. No auxiliary verb. We don't use do, does, did in subject questions. Example: who travels by train every day? What makes you laugh? The verb stays in normal form, like in statements. Step 3. Object questions. Use auxiliary verb. We do use do, does, did in object questions. Examples: who do you travel with? What did you watch yesterday? The verb goes back to its base form after do, does, did. Who called Vera? Yeah, subject question. The mystery person is doing the calling. Who did Vera call? Object question. The mystery person received the call. Quick challenge. Can you try making one subject question and one object question about your train routine or Twitch stream? I'll help you tweak them. Okay, no problem at all. But here is main goal of subject question and object question is, in subject question you have to ask who or what does the action, who called you. In object question you have to ask who or what receives the action, who did you call. Think of it like this: subject, the one doing the action; object, the one receiving the question. Well, this is very easy. Who called one object who called me yesterday? What did he want from you? Want to know. What did he want to know? Nice work, Peter. You created two great examples of subject and object questions in the past tense. Let's break them down so you fully understand how they work. Sentence 1. Who called me yesterday? This is a subject question. You're asking who did the action, calling. No auxiliary verb is needed. The verb called is in past simple. Structure: who plus past verb plus object plus time. Who called me yesterday? Sentence 2. What did he want to know? This is an object question. You're asking what he wanted, the thing he was curious about. You need to auxiliary verb did. The main verb want stays in its base form. Structure: what did plus subject plus base verb. What did he want to know? It's like a mystery scene. Who called me yesterday? Detective Peter investigates the caller. What did he want to know? Was it about trains, Twitch, or Vera's bad powers? Quick challenge. Can you now make your own subject question and object question using the verb watch? For examples: who watched the movie yesterday? Object: what did you watch yesterday? This was very easy, people. Yeah, sentence 1. You're asking who did the action. No auxiliary verb is needed. And in the second sentence, you're asking what he wanted. Okay, I understand it now. Okay, and let's continue with how to. Well, I think this is actually enough for this episode. Okay, people, I think that's it. That's it for now. We have a lot of options for next days. As you can see, thanks to AI chatbots, you can learn English in a funny way that is interesting. But I think you can use the story created by AI chatbots for reading the example, for seeing how it works in the context, because the context is important, not the grammar. But you can learn grammar, of course, but you have to see it in context, and this is a great job for AI chatbots. Okay, I think that's it for this episode, because I'm streaming and recording for 40 minutes, and that's it. And that's it for me. Okay, people, I wanted to learn how to use will and going to and present simple, present continuous for the future forms, but this is too much, and I don't have so many time. Or we can end it. What do you think? I'm the boss here. Why not? We can't continue. I wanted to end this episode, but we can't continue. Okay, this is easy. Explain me when do I have to use will, be going to, and present continuous for future. This is a very great question. Great question, Peter. English has 3 common ways to talk about the future: will, be going to, and present continuous. Each has its own flavor. Let's break them down clearly. Will. Use will for decisions made at the moment of speaking. I'm thirsty. I'll get some water. Predictions or opinions about the future. I think it will rain tomorrow. Promises, offers, refusals. I'll help you with your homework. Think of will as the instant or uncertain future. Okay, this was easy. Be going to. Use be going to for plans or intentions decided before speaking. I'm going to visit my friend next weekend. Predictions based on evidence. Look at those clouds. It's going to rain. Be going to it. Is it planned or evidence-based future? A present continuous for future. Use present continuous for arrangements with other people. Fixed schedule. I'm meeting Vera tomorrow at 5 p.m. Personal timetables. We're playing chess tonight. Present continuous is the scheduled future, something already arranged. The comedy twist. Imagine your life as a train station. Will. I'll buy a ticket right now. Spontaneous decision. Be going to. I'm going to travel tomorrow. I already planned it. Attention. Present continuous. I'm leaving at 7 p.m. The train is booked. Arrangement. Quickly challenge. Can you try making 3 sentences about your future? 1 with will, 1 will be going to, and 1 with present continuous. I closed the door. I'm going to watch Formula 1 on TV. I'm working at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Brilliant, Peter. You've just demonstrated all 3 future forms perfectly in one go. Let's break them down. Will. I'll close the door. Correct. Spontaneous decision made at the moment. You didn't plan it earlier. You just decided now. Be going to. I'm going to watch Formula 1 on TV. Correct. Intention or plan decided before speaking. You already knew you'd watch Formula 1, so you used going to. Present continuous future use. I'm working at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Correct. Arrangement or schedule. It's fixed in your timetable, so present continuous is the best choice. The comedy twist. You basically written your future diary. Door duty. Spontaneous. Formula 1. Planned entertainment. Early work shift. Scheduled torture. Quick challenge. Can you now make 3 more future sentences about Viera? 1 will. Now I have better thing. Smart. Okay. Create a funny and wild 5 word story inspired by my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. Use a lot of dialogues between characters. Use all of the grammar, the English grammar used learned today. Alright, Peter, here comes a funny and wild 5-word story inspired by Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. I'll wave in present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, will, be, going to, and subject or object questions. All the grammar we practice today. Get ready for chaos, comedy, and vampire vibes. Okay, people, this is the story created by Microsoft Copilot when I want to show you how English grammar works, and it's great for learning English. Let's going to read. I'm going to read you. Vera the Vampire Girl Diary, the Wild Chapter. Vera sits on the roof of the old train station. She always travels by night, but tonight is different. Peter, does Vera travel by bus? Vera laughing. No, I don't travel by bus or train. I fly, obviously. Suddenly her phone rings. Vera, who called me yesterday? All right, it was you, Peter. What did you want to know? Peter, I wanted to know if you were washing yourself in the shower while your phone rang. Vera, yes, I was washing myself at 7 p.m. yesterday when my phone rang. It was so awkward. Present continuous chaos. Right now, Vera is streaming on Twitch. Vera, I'm streaming and recording my Vampire Diary live. I'm learning English too. Peter, are you playing football? Vera, no, I'm not playing football right now. I'm playing chess against you. Peter, we're playing chess against each other right now, but we aren't kissing right now. Past simple and past continuous madness. Yesterday things got wild. Vera, I watched a movie yesterday. It was about vampire detectives. Peter, I was washing myself in the shower while my phone rang. My phone rang while I was washing myself, so I missed the call. Vera, that's hilarious. I was flying over the city when a bat hit me in the face. True story. Future plans. Peter, I closed the door before the bats come in. Good idea, Vera, good idea. I'm going to watch Formula 1 on TV later. Vampires love fast cars. Peter, I'm working at AM tomorrow, so I'll be tired. Vera, don't worry, I'll bring you coffee. I'll help you survive the morning shift. Subject plus object questions. Peter, who travels by train every day? Vera, not me. But who do you travel with? Peter, I travel with my Twitch viewers. They laugh at my grammar mistakes. Vera, what did you watch yesterday? Peter, I watched your Vampire Diary stream. The comedy twist ending. Suddenly the lights go out. Peter, what's happening? Are we learning English right now or fighting monsters? Vera, both. I'm fighting a werewolf while I'm correcting your grammar. Werewolf bursting in. Who called me yesterday? Nobody. That's why I am angry. Peter, what did you want to know? Werewolf, I wanted to know why you're playing chess instead of football. The three of them laugh. Vera, we aren't kissing right now. We're saving the world with grammar. Peter, yes, we are learning English right now. And it's the funniest Vampire Diary ever. Word count 505 words. Includes present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, will, be, going to, subject and object questions. Funny, wild and full of dialogues. Okay, people, this was the end of the episode. I want to wait until 50 minutes and tell you bye bye. Thank you for your watching. Thank you for your listening. I think that this this kind of live streams or Twitch are interesting for you. And yes, they are very different because the Twitch is about streaming about streaming the played games of gamers. Yes, I know, but I think this kind of live streams are great for you because I can show you how AI chatbots can be useful for learning English. And I today learned the most important grammar, English grammar. I learned how to use present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, and future with will, be, going to, and present continuous for future. And it's great. And yes, and I learned how to do subject and object questions. I think this is the most important thing of English grammar. And the next time I can learn something more evil and like present perfect or something like that. We'll see. Or I can do something different. We'll see. But I like this. I'm sorry. I had a good lunch today. You don't believe me, but we have what we have? We had very good lunch. We had chicken soup with homemade noodles and baked pork. Wait a minute. I have to know how to describe it. Yes, because I don't know perfect, Peter. Pečená krkovička. Yes, people, I have a very good lunch. Krkovička, do not believe me. Roasted pork neck. Yes, people, it's called roasted pork neck. Today I ate today roasted pork neck and it was delicious. You can believe me. Buy it and eat it too if you have money. If you don't have, be hungry. No, I'm joking. Okay, people, this was great episode, and because I could show you how to learn English, and I like this kind of episodes, but I discovered that I used 60% of my OneDrive. Yes, I'm the member of Microsoft 365 Premium, and thanks to it I can use 1 terabyte of OneDrive. It's great, but OneDrive is shouting at me, Peter, we're not Netflix, we're not your Netflix or Disney Plus, or we don't 20th Century Fox studio. you have to use something different. Yes, because I use 60% for my videos, and I don't know how to continue. I cannot buy a new free place, but is it a great idea to buy the NAS system for me when I can use where can I add it? I don't know, and if it's a good idea or not, I don't know, but I have to do something free with it because these videos are very big, and I don't know. Yes, you can write me. You streamers, you YouTubers and you podcasters, how do you use? No. It was a it was a bad question. I simply want to know where do you save your videos online? Do you use NAS or do you use cloud from big companies? Who know? I don't know. I asked AI chatbots and they talked about NAS system or use external hard drives or simply don't create two kinds of videos because I record in MKV and MP4 in the same time, but because it's a good idea, because thanks to MKV I can record safe videos and thanks to MP4 I can upload it everywhere, but I discovered that I can upload MKV to YouTube. Okay, why not? But I think that's it for this episode. Yes, this episode was very long. I'm happy that I can to talk with you again after 1 week, and I'm still I'm still thinking about the new chapters of my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary, because I want to continue with doing it because it's my hobby. I like learning English, I like doing my podcast, and I like writing, streaming and recording my own novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary, and I'm thinking about the kind of the episode of this podcast, because the main goal of this podcast is learning English, and it's about practicing my English and learning English in general. And I think that the best idea is to use study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot, or simply learn in English grammar with it, and it's great. And AI chatbot can create story with this English grammar, and I can see how it works in the context, and that's great. And I can use yes, and I can simply play text in voice mode in AI chatbots. Thanks to it, I can listen the right English pronunciation. But thanks to my podcast, I can practice my speaking skills in English. And yes, I can. When you want to practice the shadowing, or you want to know, or you want to learn English, I mean the real British English, use LEP because it's great. I use my favorite English podcast for learning English because they are great. Use Lux English podcast, All This English, and Speak English podcast now with Georgiana. These are my favorite English podcasts for learners of English like you. You can listen their free podcast, and if you want, you can pay for LEP or the paid option in All This English podcast or Speak English podcast now with Georgiana and learn English. Keep learning English. Yes, now I want to wait until 1 hour. Yes, simply I want to tell you, keep learning English because English is an international language. It's used everywhere in the world, and thanks to it you can connect with everyone in the world. You can have better paid job. You can consume a big world of English content on the internet, because the whole internet in English. And when you like learning languages, you can continue with another language. But I think learning English is the most important thing for everyone in the world, because English is an international number one language that is most important of all languages. And then you can learn something different, but the main thing is learn English because it's the main language. It's the main language of the world. And with this information, I want to end this episode. I can ask Microsoft Copilot about it. Explain my audience why should everyone learn English. This is very good question. And question, yes. Everyone should learn English because it is the world's most widely spoken second language, opening doors to global communication, career opportunities, travel, and access to knowledge. It connects people across cultures, industries, and countries, making it the true language of opportunity. This is the message founded by Microsoft Copilot, and it continues why English matters for everyone. First step, global communication. English is spoken by around 1.5 billion people worldwide, either as a first or second language. It acts as a bridge language in international businesses, diplomacy, science, and everyday travel. Whether you're in an airport, hotel, or online community, English helps you connect instantly. Second step, career opportunities. Many industries, from aviation and tourism to film and technology, use English as their official language. Employers often require English proficiency for jobs with international exposure. Studies show that people who speak English often enjoy higher salaries and faster promotions. Access to knowledge and education. Over 50% of online content is in English. That's a big surprise, isn't it, people? The majority of scientific journals, research papers, and academic resources are published in English. Learning English gives you direct access to the latest discoveries, online courses, and global learning platforms. Fourth step, travel and cultural exchange. English is the most common language used in airports, tourist attractions, and hotels worldwide. It makes travel smoother. Asking for directions, ordering food, or joining guided tours became stress-free. It also allows you to understand movies, music, and books in their original form, deepening cultural appreciations. Personal growth. Learning English improves confidence and communication skills. It helps you join global conversations, make international friends, and explore new perspectives. It's not just about language, it's about becoming part of a global community. The big picture. English is not just another subject in school, it's a passport to the world. It lets you tell your story to a global audience. It gives you the tools to learn faster, travel easier, and work smarter. And most importantly, it helps you connect with people. It helps you connect with people everywhere. So, Peter, when you explain this to your Twitch audience, you can say, learning English is like unlocking a universal key. It opens doors to jobs, travel, knowledge, and friendship across the globe. If you want opportunities, English is the language of opportunity. Yes, people, I think that Microsoft Copilot is right. Thanks to learning English, you can simply English is a key. Thanks to it, you can open a lot of doors. Thanks to it, you can change and improve your life forever. You can connect with everyone. You can make a lot of friends. You can unlock a big world of English content. You can learn. You can travel. You can have a better paid job, and that's great. And it's a very good lifestyle, and it's a very good hobby for everyone, not for me. It's only because you can do everything in English. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please keep learning English, because thanks to it you can really change your life forever. And this is the last word. This is the last word of my episode. Bye bye.